25th, Brooklyn, Atlanta, Orlando, Indianapolis, Houston, and now, Black Ink Radio.
Peace and blessings, beautiful people. This is the girl High Heels, not for the shoes, but for the healing of energy, the teleportation of higher vibrations. Get with it.
Say that.
Hey. The vibes.
Period.
The vibes. We are now listening to Oracle Connect, y'all. So I am really happy to be on Black Ink Radio. If y'all, people on the radio, y'all don't see, but y'all see your girl is inked up, your girl is tatted up. So this is the right alignment, the right place for me. And the most beautiful part was that the brother Rich told me that I can talk about anything I want to talk about. We can say anything we want to say.
Period.
Period. So I am High Heels. I am your modern day oracle. So oracle means that I channel and I am in tune with the universal energy, and I channel much like a psychic medium, but I don't like to say psychic medium because I don't want to get put into the same category as Miss Cleo. Okay, I am a
Call me now.
Look, I am a spiritual counselor. I do energy work, but with this media stuff, I am your plug to the conscious and spiritual community, okay? Because the thing about the mainstream media is that they constantly put black people in a certain position. They feminize our black men, they criminalize our black men, they objectify our black women, and they take us to a place where black women forget their own divine feminine energy. Okay. And that's the thing. They want us to forget our divinity.
Period.
So here on Black Ink Radio, with Oracle Connect, we are tapping you back in. So we gonna do all the same things. We not just a bunch of hoteps sitting around burning sage and chewing on licorice root all day. Okay?
We doing the work.
We keep it popping.
Oh,
okay. But every artist that comes on here is going to be, they gonna be live, but it's gonna be something that is gonna keep you tapped in. Keep your vibration high. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, for that whole little introduction, now let's get with it. Because I got some beautiful people here with me today, a whole bunch of powerhouses. I've got my special guest host, none other than award-winning filmmaker Raheem Shabazz. Go ahead.
What up, people? How everybody doing? We up here, we're going to kick the truth. We're going to be unapologetic in what we say and what we do, because we the holders and keepers of ourselves and our predicament.
Yes.
Roll call.
Yes.
Next.
Peace and Black Power. And then next we have the amazing, beautiful, this is like one of the real true activists that we have in our community, Sister Shar Bates.
Talk that talk.
Talk that talk, sis.
What up, though? I have to take it back to 810. What up, though?
What up, though?
I go by the name Shar Bates, also known as Malcolm Luther Queen, your local community healer. I'm happy to be here. She always literally has amazing energy, you know. Even when she mad, her energy is still like flowing.
Yeah. Hey,
for
Clayco
real.
had me mad that day. Clayco had me mad. I was in my
Listen,
bag.
Clayco was tripping, but even then you could tell she was trying to be in the heavens. I'm like, it's all good. Step into that hell, baby, because right now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, your energy is always amazing. I'm so happy to see you back on air, and especially at a place like this where you're bringing a totally different energy and vibe into a place that's already popping in a different way. Like, thank you for having me.
Thank you. Last but not least, and she gonna be bringing us some dope music later on, Miss Amber Hassan.
Hey y'all, it's Amber Hassan, also known as Amber Hassan. That is my real name.
She's like, I ain't got all the extra.
Only one S if you Google me. You know,
Only
people
one.
be spelling my name all kind of ways. Like, I'm featured on songs on people's albums and my name's spelled wrong. But long as y'all cut the check, I don't care how you spell the name.
Right.
So, get my BMI together. You know?
Because I sure did put two S's, and I was like, why can't I find her on YouTube at all?
It's Hasan. The same with my Cash App, Amber N. Hassan. You know what I'm saying?
The alley oop though.
Send it. So I do want to say this though. One thing about this show that y'all are going to start to understand, because it really is a blessing to be here. A lot of people was like, why are you at Black Ink? Like, aren't you like conscious and spiritual? But actually with Sister C over here and with Rich Mo, y'all, I literally had the most high vibrational conscious conversation with them. C sat here and read me for like 5 minutes. She told me all about myself. And that's what I want us to start understanding too, is that, you know, we are naturally high vibrational creatures. We are divine, especially us as black people. But what they do is, especially with this media, is that they try to pull our vibration down because they are afraid of that, okay? We are divine creatures in these human suits. And so I'm not going to keep on preaching because I really want to get in. I'm really, before I got out the car, I was like, I'm about to go real radical with these motherfuckers. But I was like, let me just like warm it up. Let me wet
You
this
know
shit
what,
up
sis, to go along with that though, a lot of people think that like being conscious or whatever has this look to it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of conscious people who, you know, they walk around looking in their everyday bodies because they not trying to dress the part. They not being fake.
Right.
And you know, I just think real recognize real. So you found a real spot. You found real, and real recognize real. So that's what it is.
Yes. Oh, and also a special shout out to Bobby V Tattoos for giving me the most dopest spider on my neck on Friday. Y'all already know. Y'all couldn't have me at a tattoo and not get
Oh,
Can
yeah.
you see it from here?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. High vibration. All right, so let's get into our conversation today. So we will be talking about the none other than Kevin Samuels and his legacy. And full circle for us, Raheem, because
absolutely.
I first came to Black Ink last year on another podcast, and a video of ours went viral on Boyce Watkins' page, and it was me talking about Kevin Samuels. And so that was my first time coming to Black Ink, was after that video from your show, Necessary Blackness Podcast.
Okay.
So with Kevin Samuels, I'm not going to talk negative 100% about this man, but I do think it's something that us as black people should talk about, because I'm all about unification of the black family, and one of the things about his message, it did feel like it was divisive in a way. And as he's left us, we see our people having so many conflicting opinions and views. So I wanted us to really talk about it. Now, I'm not going to talk about my personal view first. I will allow others to speak. So as a man, Raheem, what do you feel?
Come on, brother.
Let's go.
As a conscious man who loves your black queens. Okay, let me stop. Let me get the hate out. What do you feel like he's brought?
Well, first of all, I wasn't a fan of his because I didn't know too much about him. And it's almost like a lot of people saying that they didn't like him, they didn't watch none of his videos. I might have watched a total of about 7 clips of his, right? Out of 7, 5 of them I didn't agree with, right? But after his demise, when, you know, all the fanfare and the media hype, I said, you know what, let me go back and watch some of the videos. Once again, it was a lot that I didn't agree with, but there was some points I was like, okay, I see where you're going with this. But then it was a friend of mine, right, who is probably what many of y'all would consider a celebrity, right? I'm not going to say her name, but she seen what I was posting online, and she was like, Raheem, do you understand who this man is and what he done? And she gave me a situation where a female had called up, and he was you know, he always want to know what you do for a living, and she owned her own business.
Right. Black
sister owned business.
Right.
And I think it was like a pet care business or something like that. And he asked her how much she make and how many employees he had. And it was just like a startup business. But he asked her, what do you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? She said she was a 7, right? He said, no. He told her she was a 4.
How he gonna say what she is? But see, this one.
No, let me finish, right? He told her he was a 4.
I'm like,
people
he don't like black.
No, people in the comments was telling her, sis, just get offline. And they was like, they probably gonna they probably gonna, you know, they was telling her, sis, you know what, you just need to get offline. And they was trying to counsel her because they was like, you will make this girl commit suicide. So it's one thing to counsel people on relationships, but as far as their personal looks, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. And you can't be doing that to black sisters.
But he rarely said that anyone was anything above a 4 or a 5.
So this is not going to be popular, but why did black women keep calling into his show?
Yeah,
Is my question.
Yes.
When are we going to take responsibility and know that we don't have to be liked by everybody? We do not have to be accepted. Our beauty is for us. Like, why I'm calling somebody who, like, he ain't attractive to me for one. So
Right.
why do I even need his opinion? Why do I need that validation?
Right.
That's
And why do
right.
I need a public validation?
Yes.
Knowing that it could also be a public humiliation. So I'm being
Yes.
sadistic and putting myself in that position because I want to be chosen.
Right.
I want so bad for somebody
Period.
to make me feel valuable.
Yes.
But I'm
Period.
gonna call this man that I know is gonna read me to filth.
Right.
Period.
Right. Right.
I know
Right.
he gonna
That's
read
the
me to
you
filth.
setting
thing. That
yourself
was
up.
so crazy because it's not like he never switched it up though.
No, never.
Like the
was
fact of the
same.
matter is, here was my problem.
Okay.
Not only well, first of all, I would never allow a man that is that sassy.
Okay.
You
Period.
sassier than me, feminine as
Period.
You know what
Oh,
I'm
she
saying?
called
I
you
would never
sis.
allow a man that's on pictures doing this for no reason. And then two for real, because there's no reason for you to do that. It's like the little jump that Genuine did the other day. Sir, don't do that again.
No, sir.
Baby
Sir.
hurt himself
You
with
don't
that
need to,
jump.
sir. Sit
Black
down.
man.
Anyway, number 2 with Kevin Samuels, why I didn't understand anybody was listening to him. He never represented what he was telling y'all to be and do.
That part.
Like, this man was renting a high-priced apartment that my
Period.
friend lived in when we were in our early 20s. That was a show-off apartment as a 50-year-old man. He did not have a wife. He didn't have a family that he was showing us with. You wasn't showing this Cosby situation.
Right.
Like, why were y'all, like you said, women you kept calling.
It's like
Yes.
the Sweat Hotel.
And
almost.
Yes.
it had to be but here's the other part though. We have to also realize, for it to have bothered y'all so much, he had to
Yes.
be hitting some type of triggers within you. You know what I'm saying? That you needed to deal with for you to keep going back. That's like an abusive relationship.
Yeah,
You're
absolutely.
steadily going back to it, and then you're allowing this man's opinion to get you riled up so much that, like, with some of the stuff that I was seeing, I ain't like him either. I wasn't never a fan. You know what I'm saying? I seen 2-3 videos and a picture of him with the finger pinky roll, and I was like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? That was enough for me right there. And so past that, when I was seeing people talking about him, I'm like, y'all is blowing this man up for y'all not to like him.
Right.
3 million.
Right.
You know
Like,
what I'm
why do you
saying?
keep coming
But
back
that's
for
the
more?
brokenness. That's the brokenness. The
Yes.
brokenness in him is that he needed that platform. He needed to be validated. He
Right.
needed to feel like he was something. And for him to oppress somebody else verbally,
Right.
to make them feel like they were less than him, made him feel like something. So everybody in the situation was just broken. You got broken people
Hurt
going
people,
to somebody
hurt
to
people.
get healed.
Right.
And you going
Hurt
to a
people,
broken
hurt
person to
people.
get healed, he ain't gonna do nothing but pour all his brokenness on you.
So these
But
women, they're probably calling in hoping to be chosen, like you said. Like maybe he'll
I'ma
see
be the
something
one.
special.
He didn't choose
in
nobody
me.
though. He
Right.
never
He
chose
chose the
nobody.
Mexican.
And here's the thing, bruh. Listen, the other thing is this. I ran across
Don't
a
make
video
me get
after
into
he
that
passed that was him talking about, all you gotta do is get on here and talk to people any type of way and be consistent at it, and people gonna jump behind you because it's enough crazy, rude, and mean people that will literally, bruh. He talked about this
And
when
people
he
follow him.
he turned into exactly. He said, now if I was to be on here, you know what I'm saying, coming at black women and calling y'all names and talking to y'all any type of way, y'all be loving me. But because I'm on here talking positive, I'm not getting that many views. He said
So he
these
purposely
Yeah, when
words.
he
did
first
it in
started,
DC,
yeah,
and that's
He
the thing.
said
I've
these
seen that
words. You
video.
seen that?
Yes, and that's
Yeah,
the thing.
man.
That's the part about his legacy that I don't appreciate. And a lot of people tell me, "Oh, you didn't really hear what he was saying." I heard everything he was saying. It wasn't even about what he was saying. The thing, let's go back to the Boyce Watkins video.
Oh, the video we did?
Most of the comments, I talked about how I thought he was the worst thing for our people because of the way that he talked down about single black mothers. There were over 100 comments in that video, and not one person considered that I had been married. Most people was like, well, maybe you shouldn't just lay down with anybody, or maybe you shouldn't just be having kids. No, I was married for 16 years. But that is the problem with our people, is that you didn't even assume that. Your first thought process was that I was a single mother because I was just fucking niggas and having babies with random people. But that is his community that was following him. And then even when I did say to somebody, well, no, I was
Period.
married and I was divorced. Well, you should have picked the right person. It's
What?
like, yes, he told me
People
I
got
should. It was
nerves.
my fault still because I didn't pick the right person. So I understand a lot of what he was saying. In a minute, I'm gonna talk about what I like, but I just will say that it was the energy that he was putting out that I don't appreciate, and that goes back to just feeling like when you're media as a black person, you have a responsibility to your people, because even though you want to get your ratings and your likes and your views up, you're still affecting your people in a certain type of way, to the point where now even after you're dead, you're still divisive to us. The only thing I'll say that I do appreciate, and this one right here.
Let's go. Let it out.
It was beautiful because there's a lot of women out here that you think that having a big butt and a smile is enough to pull a millionaire. And I'm sorry, honey, but you got to have a lot more going on with yourself than just a fucking BBL and thinking that now you pop it. No,
and why is it important to pull a millionaire? Why is it not important to pull somebody who's compassionate, who's emotionally intelligent,
It ain't about
who's
money.
a solid dude, who's, you know, good with your kids? Why is that not important?
That's what I like, the fact that I will say this. He definitely increased the value of men amongst our culture, and he made men more confident, because the fact of the matter is, it's not fair for, you know, now he was also, hold on though, because he was also breaking down some men too. They talk about the stuff with women, but they wasn't, I think that they also need to share some of the videos where he was talking about he was feminized because he was raised by a whole bunch of women, and he didn't realize how feminine he was until he got around some real men.
So he saw
You know what I'm
pictures of
saying?
himself?
He still didn't
You know
realize it,
what?
according to you, with the pinky.
But I understand what he's saying, though. I do understand
The
what he's
pinky
saying.
was a little bit older. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But the fact that you was ever doing the pinky, that's enough for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I do think that in this culture with the Kardashian effect and the baller, you know, rism, I think that was important for girls to know. Like, don't devalue that man and his morals and values just because he's not focused on the bag, like this man over here who could be focused on the bag, but he also could be dogging you. You know what I'm saying? Doing you any type of way, bringing you energies from all different type of people.
Bringing you STDs.
Man, or beating your ass. You know
all
what
of
I'm
that.
saying?
All of that.
You know what the thing for me was? I had to really look, because I'm seeing all the people that hate him, but I'm saying this man got over 3 million followers. So I went to the people that were showing him love, right? And you'd be surprised at how many people were saying that they stepped their game up. They started wearing suits. They started putting on cologne. They started, you know, considering themselves a high value man.
Right.
And they started looking for certain characteristics in different women.
Right.
So
That's dope.
he did
Yeah, that's
help a
beautiful.
lot of people.
Yes.
And whether we like him or not, and I'm telling y'all, this is a prediction right here.
What's up?
There is gonna, you know how they study psychiatrists, you have Sigmund Freud School of Thought. There's gonna be a Kevin Samuels School of Thought on the manosphere.
Yes.
Believe it or not.
It's already one.
Good,
It's already
yeah,
one.
good,
Yeah,
bad, or
yeah,
indifferent.
good, bad, and indifferent.
That's what's gonna happen, and I think that if something positive come out of it, that would be a good thing. And I'm gonna say this in closing, right? I think if he had more time to grow, he would have transitioned into something different. You know,
Maybe.
I think maybe.
Maybe.
Because you got to look at,
Wendy
you know,
Williams.
I think
we
he
was
would
just talk-
have. I think his problem, not to cut you off, I think what his
Okay.
problem was, here's the thing. Sometimes you can have the most beautiful message, the most profound message, but your delivery
It's
can
the
be
delivery.
so shitty and so cruel, you know what I'm saying, that people won't receive it. And it's going to automatically turn a lot of people off. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Because
right.
what you say and how you say it is the equal amount of importance.
Yeah.
You don't think
And-
out of time, over time, he would have been able to cope
That's
with
what I'm
that?
saying. I think
So-
I think that's where he would have gotten more mature
Yeah.
on is his delivery. Because think about even comedians. You know, when you think back to early in their career, they were a lot more graphic and cussing. And then as they get old, Dave Chappelle used to cuss so much.
Right.
We hardly ever hear him cuss, but he give us the same
Type of
punchline.
punch. Yes, yes. So I'll say this before we're gonna go on a little bit of a break, and then we're gonna hear Amber do a song, bring a song for
Wait,
us.
before you do that, could I say one thing though?
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
yes. Please speak.
I was letting it
Okay.
go. I just wanted to, I just want to say this, right? I feel like one thing is the reason why you got attacked when you went on that page is because, or whatever you said, is because What a lot of people don't realize is he spoke to his audience.
Yep.
He had an audience, and you as women are not them women.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like he spoke the way he needed to speak to who he needed to get to. The women he was talking to would never be receptive to somebody talking regular.
Right.
They have to be downed because, like you said, you have to call. You called in for that.
Yep.
Right.
That wasn't something he wasn't making outgoing calls. Those was incoming calls.
Right.
So you saw what he was doing to other women, and you were calling
wanted
in
for
to
this.
get the same thing.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? So
wanted
that's
to
something
sound
that you
bad.
wanted.
Yep.
You wanted the attention from an arrogant asshole,
Right.
which he probably wasn't. But
Right.
what he did was he was playing his role, and he played it to a T.
Right.
And I feel like if he did have a chance to grow, it would have probably ruined the message that he was bringing to the table.
Right.
If that man actually lived long enough to say, okay, let me start talking this way, it'd have just been like he's washed up.
Right.
It ain't the same.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm
Because
saying?
he started off talking
Yeah.
that
You
way,
know,
and
the
they
thing
wasn't
is-
fooling with him
but
when he was
the
talking
thing
that
for
way.
me is that I just felt like it was so like blanketed because okay, let's just be real here. People used to send me his videos all the time because I am the woman that he speaks to. I'm over 35. I'm a single mother. I have 5 kids. I've been divorced. I have 2 baby daddies.
You are not the woman he speaks to because
But-
you're not
well,
looking
well,
for a millionaire.
Well, the thing
And you're
is,
not
you're-
looking for approval.
this is
You're
the
not
thing.
That
looking for
is-
his
Well, but
approval.
look, but people would send me his videos all the time, and I'd be like, "So what you trying to say to me?"
Your eggs are scrambled.
That
but-
part.
Right.
Right.
It's
But
them, not
That's
him.
a problem
It's
with me.
them.
That's
Right.
a problem to me
Because
for
they're
them to
trying
be
to-
sending you the video.
It's the people that's sending it, not
Yeah,
him.
Yeah.
but the thing is, I would tell them all
Yes.
the time. I'm like, but no offense to y'all, but I wouldn't even date you. Like, I actually do
Right.
date high value men. Like,
Yeah,
that's the
exactly.
people that are attracted to me.
And,
So-
and who defines high value?
Exactly,
You better
and that
say
was
that.
another
Because who
thing
he was
too.
talking about that was high value was valuing money only.
Exactly.
You understand
And
what I'm saying?
like,
And these women were looking for money. Half of these women, oh, I make over 100,000 a year, 6
Yep.
figures, and this is that and this. But you trying to find out how you can get with someone else like yourself,
right.
and you letting this man tell you who
This
probably
is
wasn't
why I
even
never
on that
respected
level.
it because I
But,
said
yeah.
it don't even apply to me. Like,
Exactly.
why would I even like? I know that I didn't watch him because I knew he wasn't talking about me.
Right.
Because
Exactly.
I don't relate. You know
And
what I'm
he's
saying?
not
To what
the
you're talking
problem.
about.
And
the
then
end of the day.
100,000 a year, like we live
That
in
ain't
Atlanta.
enough. That
That
ain't
ain't
That
no money.
ain't.
$100,000 a year, you ain't
Man,
even middle
that
class
made me
in
feel
Atlanta.
Right.
But
You know what I'm
Yo,
saying? But
you
see,
know
but
what?
money is an illusion too, though. So,
Absolutely.
And
so
that's the-
all of that value
Yeah.
stuff too. The thing was, I was like, stop putting a monetary value on yourself because that's just like them putting you on that damn soapbox talking about you got a fresh young buck over in Memphis to sell you.
But
We don't want to
that's
put that
why,
type of
and
value.
I think that's why he gave them that energy. And this is not to say that the way he handled stuff was good, but I don't think he was the problem. The problem is we going to people like Kevin Samuels to get our life
Right,
problems
right.
solved. He don't have no kind of training.
Period.
What makes him an expert? 'Cause he got a suit on, and he got a
What did
manicure.
make him an
Like, what
expert?
makes him an expert?
Nothing.
Because he had a whole bunch of
They
fun.
were-
Like
they were
going to somebody
listening,
in a
that's
white
why.
coat because he got a white coat on.
It's
I'm gonna let him
because-
work on my teeth.
It's
No.
because like any other scammer, and I'm not calling him that, but
I
any
I
other
definitely think he was a
other
scammer.
scammer, when you talk with confidence, people believe you.
Yes.
Right.
They
And
believed him
dressed
because he
the part.
talked like he knew what he was talking about.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I'm a 6.5, which is degrading to myself, and you gonna look at me and say, no, you a 4?
Like,
Shit.
who?
And then I fall back like, oh damn, I am
You
a
know what?
4.
I might be a 4.
You know
He said
what?
that with so much confidence, like,
Right.
damn, I am a
But
4.
you know what the real takeaway is, right? Millions of people to this day know Kevin Samuels' name, but nobody could probably tell me who are the candidates in tomorrow's general
You better
primary.
say that.
So it's sad, man.
Block 'em,
you know?
block 'em.
Right,
Very
right.
sad.
Like,
You
It's
better
sad.
say
Very
that.
sad.
Whether we like it or not, he left a legacy, and it's up to us with anything else to take the good from it,
Right.
and the bad we discard it.
Or just leave it alone altogether.
gonna
Like
leave
some
it
stuff
alone.
just ain't for me. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
That's
Like some
right.
stuff just ain't for me.
yes, and also I'll say this, and then we gon' leave this man's energy alone because we don't want to mess with the dead. So I'll say this: it's a lesson for us as people that we need to stop looking out to others for our approval. We need to stop looking out to others to rate yourself, and putting money and monetary value on each other that's purposeless and pointless, because that man that makes $45,000 a year might love you more than anybody in the world. He might feed you so much love and so much energy that you create a multi-million-dollar business, honey. Because Oprah did have Stedman. Please don't forget. Okay. So,
Shots at Stedman. You taking shots at Stedman?
Stedman's amazing. That's like the man. Please give me a Stedman.
I don't know nothing about Stedman, y'all. He just seemed a little.
What do you do?
He seemed a little bland.
I don't even want to talk shit about him because I feel like you weak, honestly. But I don't know.
What do you do?
He's Oprah's boyfriend. That's it.
What do you do though?
He's Oprah's boyfriend.
Oprah's
That's
boyfriend.
it.
That's what he does.
That's what he does.
They got married?
Technically,
I don't know.
according to common law, they're married.
Is Chicago common law
They're
state?
married.
I mean, is
That's it.
Illinois a common law state?
If they break up, do he get any money?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
No, he don't.
Nah,
she
no,
got a
no.
she got a
Now we got a
prenup
whole
even if
other
they
topic.
is married.
Was they even living together?
Yes, they do. Yes.
She lived with Gail. No, I'm just
She never. I don't think she ever married that man though.
No, she never.
She didn't marry that man.
That's
How do we
crazy.
know though? We
It's
only
him
know what we
opening the
think
door.
we know.
That's it. Him opening the door.
Stedman is the
Oprah says she has commitment issues. Damn it, man.
Anyway,
That's
so
Shout out
good.
to Stedman.
Shout out to Stedman.
Shout out to
Y'all messing with
Get
Stedman.
that money, Stedman.
Get
Alright,
that
so
money steady, stead.
We gonna get our
First side
situation-
nigga in human history.
He the most famous.
The most famous, right?
Most famous. So you know what we'll do is, because I want Amber to bring us some music,
Dope.
but if you want to play that drip just to get us prepped before we have her come, I can definitely handle that.
It's whatever you want to do. It's your
Yes,
world.
go ahead and play that drip while we get ready for Amber.
So,
So we are going to play Lizzie Jeff's newest song that she's got a video for. It is now streaming. It is called Drip. Check these high vibrations. Get with it. Get a little conscious twerk, because I will. Hey.
Yo, what's a conscious twerk? A twerk is
It's
a
a
twerk.
conscious twerk. It's an intentional twerk. It's
Oh,
it's from the motherland.
Huh?
It's
Hold on,
rooted.
Wait.
I didn't know
Wait
what
a minute.
conscious twerk was. I thought
You
twerk
with
is
me?
twerking.
It's a conscious
not.
twerk. It's conscious.
Is it a rain dance? Is we bringing rain?
It's a conscious
Is we
twerk.
bringing blessings from the sky?
It's
I
the
need to
music
know.
is sending the vibrations. We're doing it. We're feeling. It's a conscious twerk. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna let you see.
Well, I'm trying to see. Come on, turn this off so we can see this
Go
content.
ahead. Go ahead. It's a video.
A tutorial.
Yeah. So they're not gonna see, but y'all will see the conscious twerk, and the people on the live will see the conscious twerk.
Hey.
Oh, well, the video should show on YouTube, so they.
My energy is never ever dormant. With the bindi sitting perfect on my forehead. And it help me channel inner wisdom. Got the unk when it's time to charge my life force. Used to have a lot of issues, but I fixed them. Writer's block, kyanite, help me write more. High priestess, so you know I keep a quart. Add some jade, then I'm blessed with some good fork. On a full moon, got my crystals poppin'. Tanzanite, malachite, tiger's eye. Chess piece, old Egyptian lapis. Feel protected, let it activate my third eye. Watch me drip, 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 drip. Watch me drip, 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 drip. Watch me drip, 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 drip. Watch me drip, 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 drip. Custom made kimono gifted from my Empress Kim. So gifted, I feel lifted. Such a goddess with a gem. Hella passion, only magic. I found God inside my womb. My cycle's been in tune with the moon. Working on my chakras, I'm expressing my truths. Fully in my power, you hear God in the booth. Crazy when you hear me, you feel high when you listen. Especially cause I'm Lizzie Jeff, the vibe is just different. Watch me drip, 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 drip. Watch me drip, 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 drip. Watch me drip, 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 drip. Watch me drip, 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 drip. The sun glistening, Malibu Beach today. Telling all my witches that we bout to be paid. Elevating greatly through the retrograde. We all flowing on the wave of the moon phase. Prefer to see my ganja nice and frosty. I proceed to add a picture that Marley. CBD with sativa better than coffee. Then I light it and I token never coffee. I prefer organic herb like my groceries. Damiana for the mix, call that potency. I am everything that I'm I'm supposed to be. Literally turn to gold when you close to me. King divine reflection, you the goat to me. You dripping, thanks for meet me on this frequency. If you ever wonder about the freak in me, come practice Kundalini under the sheets with me. Watch me drip, 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 drip. Watch me drip, 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 drip. Watch me drip, 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 drip. Watch me drip, 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 drip.
We are bringing the amazing, beautiful Miss Amber Hassan. She is going to bring our song, Regular Brown Girl, y'all. Hit it with the high vibrations. Hold on, let me turn this around.
Can I get an all Keisha?
Can I get an all Keisha? Hey, I'm all Keisha though, Becky.
Ain't shit.
Hey.
Better get ready.
Hey.
Coming through on Gorilla Glue, smelling like the sun.
So this song is like my theme song.
They call me sister to the sunshine, 'cause I be up before sunrise, trying to take over the world, and my only superpower is regular brown girl. I got a pocket full of stones, coursing a little open, living in this poison city, just call us Little Chernobyl. I always know where home is, but I'm always thinking global. Teach my kids to value peace, but don't let these niggas hold you. Be conscious of what you eat, and don't let these crackers own you. Know what your limits is, open your own businesses. Feed your people, be clear about what your vision is. Trust your alchemy, fuck sitting in the balcony. I'm center stage, marquee, face all over the gallery. I don't work here, I'm the reason for this gathering. I'm so glamorous, nigga, I piss glitter. And spit fire, wearing African attire. Head banging to Metallica's hardwired. Spirit of a fighter, tongue like some barbed wire. I'm somewhere in the balance, cynical and inspired, knowing it's a man's world ruled by the power of vagina. They call me sister to the sunshine, 'cause I be up before sunrise, trying to take over the world, and my only superpower is regular brown girl. They call me sister to the sunshine, 'cause I be up before sunrise, trying to take over the world, and my only superpower is regular brown girl. I'm draped in melanin, brown skin, Bella been pretty before I knew it. My dreams are becoming lucid, existing like I'm supposed to. My movements becoming fluid. I'm comfortable with my hair. I don't care if it's getting humid. It's getting hot in here. The only thing to fear is being afraid. Go ahead and remove your chains, and then let go with your pain. Show your scars and your fangs. Don't worry what others think. That shit can drive you insane. As long as I got plasma pumping throughout my veins, fuck trying to maintain. I'm trying to be monumental. I need something to show for all this shit that I've been through. When you know your own worth, nobody can never pimp you. See, they can never afford me. I'm priceless. Need my piece of the pie. Don't play around with my slices. Built like Optimus Prime, transforming the time of crisis. Regular brown girl, no cake, nothing self-righteous. They call me sister to the sunshine, 'cause I be up before sunrise, trying to take over the world, and my only superpower is regular brown girl. They call me sister to the sunshine, 'cause I be up before sunrise, trying to take over the world, and my only superpower is regular brown girl. Loudmouth ghetto girl, I rep it to the death of me. Give it all to my sisters, don't care if it's nothing left of me. All it takes is a look, we move like we got telepathy. You hear them yelling, hey, just know I'm in the vicinity. They go high and me, I go low. We never complain it rain, we know how the flowers grow. We already got the memo that the world don't love us, but there's still so many people out here just wanna touch us. We Mother Nation's creation and innovation. Our time's eternal, that's why we seem so damn patient. They take our beauty, sell it back to us tainted. When you understand your power, no need for an explanation.
Nation.
Damn,
Amber the Mofo Hassan in this
okay, so
Granny
look,
time.
when I first saw you perform, Amber, okay, so she came on, right? So she talking about, yeah, you know, I'm a herbalist. and I do
Man,
the
she'll hit you out of
herbs.
nowhere, don't she?
So then they give her a microphone, and I was like, hey, like what? So, Amber,
Yes, ma'am.
what got you started in music?
Ooh.
I actually started writing poetry. I was like in 3rd grade.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad was like just at the crib revolutionary. You know, he wasn't in the streets doing nothing, but he raised revolutionary children. So he used to ride around and have us listen to like Gil Scott-Heron, Last Poets, like people like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so then he would teach us like this is where hip hop came from.
Mm-hmm.
And like my dad was a huge LL fan. Like I remember my first albums I got was like Parents Just Don't Understand.
Yes,
and
yes.
Salt with a Deadly Pepper. They probably shouldn't have bought that one for an 8-year-old. But
It was
no,
times.
it really just like it shaped my life, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so I always knew I wanted to be a writer. I love writing poetry, and so it was just a natural progression.
Mm-hmm.
You know, growing up in the 90s and like that was what it was. Hip hop was everything.
Yes.
Hip hop was
man.
the language that we were speaking at the
Yeah,
time.
it's
you know?
the vibe.
Yeah.
That used to be our higher vibration.
Yeah.
You know, now they've got hip hop to a place where it's taken away from us and it's not feeding us that good food or that medicine anymore. So really, I truly appreciate music like yours. We're gonna have more music like yours. All right,
I
y'all.
appreciate you
Like,
for
Where you
having this
originally
platform.
from?
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
originally
you.
from Flint, Michigan. 8
Gang,
gang.
gang, both of us,
Michigan,
A1 home,
Michigan.
okay?
All right.
So we got
Two Michiganders in the building. Okay, what up,
Miss
though?
Stones.
Twice.
The only thing I know about Michigan, what was the rapper that passed away?
Bree.
Bree.
MC
Yeah,
Bree.
yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
MC
yeah.
Bree.
He was dope.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Flint.
Way back in the day.
Yeah.
We got hella people though. You got the Dayton family. You know what I'm
John
saying?
Connor, who was signed to Aftermath for a while. You got
Oh yeah, okay. I'm familiar
you know,
with him.
I mean, we got
You got Dallas Martin. He literally has
Yes.
been running Warner Brother everywhere from
Okay,
Warner
so
Brother. He
the
run.
we
He
got
do all.
producers,
He do
Brandon
all Rick
Porter
Ross
with Beats and
production.
Beer.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
you know, Flint got talent.
Okay, Flint. So look, ladies, this Saturday we have
Yes,
an event
yes,
coming
yes.
up.
Yes.
What is that beautiful event? And of course, I will be there doing interviews. You already know Oracle Connect keeps y'all connected to the conscious community
The
all day, every day.
official correspondent
The
of
official.
Alter Candy.
Official.
Listen, first of all, this Saturday is about to be so lit. This is the first Alter Candy of the year. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know who about to fall through. We got so many dope people. But y'all know, listen, this is the most lit spiritual event you ever gonna go to. So we got all different type of stuff. You can come there, you can get healing, you can get readings, you can bring your
Massages,
stones
you
and
can
get
get-
them wrapped. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to get your feet washed, but then you're gonna turn around, you're gonna hear some dope music, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna turn around, you can get a detox, you can get some vegan food. But then it's a whole bunch of pro-black stuff. You can get some grade A CBD or other flowers. You know what I'm saying?
All
This-
kind of herbal.
you know,
Agreement.
essentials. You know, we
mean,
got a
you know,
kids corner. It's
yeah.
but it's none of you can't. It's definitely an ATL. You know what I'm saying? We in the legendary West End. If you've been to the legendary Tassili's Raw Reality, we're at her sister restaurant, Unity and Coffee. It's actually been renovated. Her and Dr. Julius Khalid has come together. He's actually going to be a speaker as well. Yo, first of all, we got to talk about the guests. We got to talk about the lineup because y'all, we got so many dope people. We got everybody from, man, you can come and see Ken Collier, who just did the Time is Money Summit. He has the #1 virtual assistant business in the United States, and he teaches you how to do a franchise or your own
So he
virtual
gonna be
assistant
giving y'all
business
the game.
for free. These people paid thousands, at least hundreds of dollars at the very base. You know what I'm saying? To be able to go and hear what this man got to say.
Information for 22.
But bruh, you got people like Iwi Fresh, who is a skin farmer. You know what I'm saying? Who's
Yes.
gonna be doing do it yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Self-care
Face
routines for your
detoxes. You know what I'm saying? Turn around. You got people like bruh. We got
Dr. Julius, you know what I'm saying?
Bruh,
You got Dr. Julius.
he teaches you how to be holistic on the go. You know what I'm saying?
Bob Mackie.
Bruh, Bob. Let me tell y'all about Bob Mackey. So Bob Mackey, look, Bob Mackey, he gonna tell y'all, oh, you know, I got a business deal off Shark Tank with Damon John. No, he's really, listen, y'all, he really been the man. He is the director of, I ain't gonna tell it all, but he's the director of a big part territory of the Boys and Girls Club. He's been doing that forever. He's built one of the largest team facilities, you know, in Georgia. Like, I watched him go from like a little trailer wide thing to where they got something that we all need to learn about, endowments.
Yep.
To where, you know what I'm saying, they got a science area, a architectural area, a computer lab area. Now, I mean, when I tell y'all, I was so inspired.
But they gotta come to hear about more of
Yes,
that. What about
yes.
Paula Whittle?
Yes.
Oh my God, we got the founder of the ATL Fashion Week coming to Alter, bruh. Listen,
Let's come get
I'm
that.
just saying,
Get
we
the
got Bob
reactions
Lennon
together.
performing. This is somebody. This is one of Waka Flocka's first artists that he chose. This is one of his first and only conscious artists that he had ever chose. You know what I'm saying? And he's-
America Sutton.
bruh.
Ooh.
One of the greatest songwriters, bruh. Listen,
One
listen. One of the
songwriters.
greatest singers and songwriters,
Yes.
and one of the
And
most
drummers.
powerful drummers I've ever.
Yes.
First of all, America had me in the studio earlier this week. I ain't even posted it because I'm really more lit than what's online. I don't even have time to post how lit my life is. America had me in the studio like I was 22 years old till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Getting up damn near late to take my kids to school. But y'all, she had me in there singing, rapping, and freestyling. And something that I have not done since
She
I was
just pulled
literally.
that out of you. She gonna pull it out
Man,
of you.
America is going to pull your gifts out of
She
you.
gonna make you do
So
something.
we got a whole lineup. We have a whole
And
dope
also Miss High
lineup.
Heels.
And of course, me,
Bruh, you can
know.
come and get very high vibrational interviews with the Oracle Connect. She's literally the
Tell 'em the
Oracle
address.
Connect. Bruh,
Yes.
where we at?
640 Evans
Come
Street.
through,
Hey,
shorty. Come
come
through,
through with the
shorty.
plug.
Oh, and it's like I said, it's kid friendly. We're gonna have a kid corner,
My
so you
children
can
will be
bring
there.
your kids
Follow
out to
us on
Alter
Instagram.
Candy.
My kids will be there.
Yes, I will.
My
have
kids gonna be there.
Yes.
And listen, you come through. You know what I'm saying? If you have different things that you do, this is a great way to not only find your tribe spiritually but business
We
wise.
still got 5 vendors left.
Okay.
Y'all,
So
yeah.
vendors,
Listen, we
tell
got
us the
vendor spots. Y'all hit us up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna do well because our lineup is crazy.
I always made money, so that's actually how I
Yes.
met Shar. Was I vended at
Right.
the Danny,
That's how we
and
met.
That's how we
That's
met.
how we
so
met,
I always
literally.
made
Man,
money.
she
You'll make
came
your
and
bread.
said her Helena Kai set up. First of all, at my studio, she took over the whole front part of Alter Candy. Bruh, somebody came to me like, you got somebody at the front. I don't know if this is possible for them to do this the
Well,
entire
we did, 'cause
event.
I did
He's
it.
at the door.
Bruh, man, what she was,
door.
when I tell you, when you came in Alter Candy, you was gonna
come
see
into my
Helena
store.
Kai.
You was gonna stop at her
You
table.
was gonna shut in with her, okay?
Guys, you gotta come get your money, y'all. Look, it's about, we not about to be woke and broke. That's not what we're doing here.
Yeah,
That's
I ain't
not-
dying poor.
That's not the game.
And that's one of the biggest things that I love about doing with Alter Candy, because we heal through we show you different modalities of healing, but we also show you, most importantly, different ways of getting to that bag and building generational wealth. And you're building generational wealth by even coming to the event and building with the entrepreneurs and people that are there, because we're very, very fickle at Alter Candy to make sure that we don't even have, we do our best for not to even be two vendors that sell the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
right. So you're gonna make, it's not
Man.
gonna overlap. You're gonna make your money.
long as you got a good quality product. Now here's the thing. Now these ain't, you know, you got people at different levels. So
These
either
ain't my first spiritual
either it's
event
people that's deep in the game, or they deep in their pockets. Either way, they like quality things.
Yes.
And so
Right.
if you just threw some stuff together just to make some money and you ain't put your heart and spirit and soul into it, they gonna know it. And I'm just gonna be honest, you know what I'm saying? Because we got people that done came there with paintings and resin paints, you know what I'm saying, $700 to $1,000 cleaned up. We didn't have people doing ear candling with a line around the corner. But then we didn't have people that ain't really rock with their table because you was doing it for the money and clout. Your spirit wasn't, you know what I'm saying? They caught it. They caught you. They caught you.
Right, right. So, before we go, I do want Raheem to talk a little bit about what he has coming up next, because there's some really dope documentaries.
Yes.
Coming up for us
Yes,
to
please
get
listen
that
to
good
this man
food,
right
get that
here.
Good medicine.
Yeah. As far as the documentaries.
So, what's this shirt you have on right now?
Oh, this shirt right here. This is B1. And B1 is Black First, and that's a movie that I was, privileged enough to film and also take part in the editing process of that. And that's Rick Matthews and Boyce Watkins production.
Okay.
And the title is self-explanatory, B1 Black First. So you have everybody from Boyce Watkins to Rizza Islam to Blue Pill, Nori Muhammad, Queen Afua, and myself.
And you.
I make a guest appearance. I was behind the camera,
Lighting is crown.
and one day I was saying something, and it was like, oh, nah, you got to bring that in front of the camera.
Yeah.
So, I'm in there, I'm popping my shit, man. I'm not even gonna lie.
He
I'm not
popping
even
a
gonna
little
lie.
bit.
When is
So-
that one? When is B first? When is Black First coming out?
Well, we wanted to do something Juneteenth, right?
Okay.
But even better, if anybody ever been to the National Black Convention, last year it was in Orlando, packed, sold out.
When is that?
It's in October every year. So this year it's gonna be in Charlotte.
Ooh,
So,
I'm going.
yeah.
Please
So-
don't let me forget.
Oh, nah. It's gonna be all over my Instagram if I still got an Instagram in October.
You will, Ashe.
But yeah, so that they're gonna do the premiere there, and then within I think like 2 weeks they'll bring it to Atlanta like that. So that's one film project that I'm involved in as far as filming and editing and being in it, and then I'm in Tariq Nasheed's documentary. And that one is dealing
Wait,
with.
tell everybody who Tariq Nasheed is so that they understand who that is.
Oh, Tariq Nasheed is an activist, a documentarian, and
He wrote Hidden Colors.
Hidden Colors.
Hidden
Okay,
Colors.
stop playing.
Yeah, so we got another Hidden Colors
Yeah.
coming out.
He's one of the biggest. I just literally went back and watched Hidden Colors 1
We
last
was just
night.
talking about that
Yeah.
earlier, wasn't
Literally.
we?
I got
Yes.
1 through 5. Y'all gotta see
Yeah,
it.
y'all
All of
gotta
them is
see
good.
it. Y'all gotta watch all of
And
them.
he also has a book out called Race Baiters,
Okay.
which is phenomenal.
So we've got
So all of
But
them.
y'all also got to check out his Elementary Genocide. Yo,
Check
I
it
ain't
out.
even told. It's so powerful. Like, I be writing styles. Yo, check out Elementary Genocide about the school to prison pipeline.
Yes.
It's going to change your trajectory
On the
of
school
how you
system.
deal with your children in the school system. And what's crazy is I make a big deal about my son reading every day when he get out of school, and he be mad about it. I'm going to make him watch it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So in addition to that, right, the Tariq documentary that's on American Maroons and the Black Seminoles, right? So any of y'all that follow him, Tariq Radio on YouTube, Wednesday he's doing the premiere of the first look of the trailer. So you actually get to see that. And the beautiful thing about that, not only is it going to be available on DVD, but the brother is starting his own network where he's going to have other documentaries in his streaming
Put
site.
me on.
All
Put
right,
me on.
so
Put me
tap
on, Bonita.
in. We
So,
gonna
and I
wrap
got one more
one
thing.
more thing.
I
He
got
out
one
here
more thing.
popping. I'm telling y'all, right? He the man.
I got one more thing. Not just one more.
This
Just
what Leo do when you bring them on board show. They gotta talk about themselves. What you
no,
need to
I
talk
just
about?
one more thing.
One
the
more.
book.
Lucky I
Just
like
one
you.
Look.
Come on.
I got my birthday is August 22nd,
Hey.
right? So I've been working on this book for about 2-3 years. It's called Radical Hope in the 21st Century. I'm popping my shit.
Poppin'.
Unapologetic, and I'm doing this for foundational Black Americans, and we going through it all. And it's a solution orientated book because a lot of times, we like to poke people and tell what the problem is. Nah, we solutionary over here. So I got that, and I ain't gonna go into everything else. Wingy, different clothing line. Y'all know what it is. You know what it was and what it could be. Raheem Shabazz. Let's get it.
What happens when you bring a Harlem
Let's get it.
on your show, right? Like, yo, I love you so much, man. I love you so
Let's
much.
get it.
All right, we gonna wrap this up, y'all. This was our first episode on Black Ink.
Yeah, this
Oh,
was dope.
really? Yeah.
And I really appreciate
We
you guys
lit.
coming.
Hey.
This was really fun.
Absolutely.
And shout
Thank
out
you
to
for having
Rich
us.
Mo. Shout out to C. I love you guys. Y'all are amazing. Y'all.
Black Ink Radio. Y'all.
You already know, so I'm gonna just end it here, y'all, with just a word. So, a lot of times we like to just be low key, right? We like to sit back and just be in the cut. But when God or Spirit puts a purpose on you. You sitting down and being in the cut, you're sleeping on God and you're disrespecting God, because God gave you a talent, God gave you a gift. If you're not sharing that gift with people, then you're being selfish. So if you are a person that is sitting here on your gift and on your purpose, get the heck up today. Get it started. Get it popping. Don't be afraid. Let people look at you like you are out of your mind. Let people look at you like you're crazy. Be that only person that believes in yourself, because eventually people will feed off of you and understand that what you're doing is blessing them. Okay? So we will see you guys next week. 8 o'clock, same bad time, same bad channel. This has been Oracle Connect. Raheem Shabazz was in the house. My sister Shar Bates in the house. My sister Amber Hassan. Thank you guys. And y'all have a blessed, beautiful evening.
Yeah.
You're now tuned in to Black Ink Radio.